It's Friday once more, which means it's time for another entry in our Games of the Week series. If you're looking for the 5 best games that have hit the iPhone, iPad, or Android stores this week, then your click has not been in vain. If you don't already know the drill, we do not include games from Apple Arcade, Google Play Pass, Game Club, or Hatch. Only games you can buy without a subscription. This time around, we've got seminal card roguelikes, spirited retro platformers, and sweeping RPGs among the releases. Let's get this thing done. Developer Ivan Panasenko has returned with his next title, and it's an action-packed prequel to his 2019 release Ailment. Endurance has you enduring waves of former shipmates as they are infected and corrupted by a deadly virus that's overwhelming the ship. As it turns out, it's an absolutely massive ship, and quite generously crewed as well. So you'll need to manage your character and equipment to save the immune and yourself before it's too late. It's nothing we haven't seen before, but it's got a bunch of RPG elements thrown in that make it a little bit heavier than your standard twin-stick shooter. If you want to give it a go, you can find it for free on both Android and iOS right now. Kemco are back again with, you guessed it, another JRPG. RUINVERSE follows the story of a young girl with 2 souls, who must head off on a journey riddled with danger. Each of her souls has different combat abilities, one physical and one more skill-based. Fans will know that releasing JRPGs in quick succession with retro stylings is pretty much what Kemco does. But they often have at least 1 or 2 major features which make the games stand out from one another. In this case, it's the addition of the skill trees, which offer a mass of customization options for combat. Also, the companions here are a little more interesting than the standard lot. They're all kind of incompetent, a rubbish swindler, a less than intelligent dwarf, and a quack physician. Again, it's familiar stuff. But if you like what Kemco does, RUINVERSE is now available on both the App Store and Google Play right now. Slay the Spire is finally available on the App Store, and it's pretty great. The game was a trailblazer when it first appeared on PC a few years ago, a fusion of RPG roguelite and deck builder. Building your character through cards and artifacts is ingenious and forces you to be focused lest you wind up with a massively unbalanced character. We can report the touchscreen controls are really decent, though we'd have liked some more click to confirm options to avoid accidental taps that result in attacks. But it runs perfectly on iOS, even if you haven't got the latest iPad or iPhone. You've probably played a bunch of games that were inspired by it already without realizing it, but none have bested the original. Slay the Spire is available as a premium game over on the App Store right now. The Android version hasn't appeared yet, but we reckon it's on its way. STONEAGE World is a prehistoric MMO which continues the extensive 20-year-old IP, bringing it forward into the modern age. With over 250 varieties of beastie, it's designed to be kid-friendly from the ground up. It's classic MMO stuff in many ways, an online persistent world, loads and loads of missions to collect, but there's an additional creature collection element here too, only the creatures are triceratopses and that. It's fluff, and we'd say it's a bit dated as well, but we've played far worse MMOs on mobile, and if you're into the franchise already, you're probably going to check it out. It's currently available free on iOS and Android right now. Every so often, a pixel platformer comes along which offers you a little bit more. In the case of Shadow Frog, it's more balance and more refinement. It's a tight, well-paced platformer that manages to feel rewarding as you keep pushing through its short, pure levels. It's the latest game from Oddrock, who created the fantastic Early Worm. Here you control a little pixel frog as they attempt to collect 3 keys, dodge their shadow, and, well, not die on a series of 30 succinct levels. It's played in portrait mode because our hero likes to leap, and is full of all the spikes, gaps, and projectiles that platform fans love. It just works, this one, and at the extremely low price of free, Shadow Frog is a game you should go out and grab on the App Store at this very moment. Hopefully you've seen something you like the look of in that list. To get more game recommendations every week, plus news, reviews, and preview videos, just hit the subscribe button and come back and join us again. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.